Hola, Leos. Sorry, something got caught in my throat. Hola, Leos. Welcome to your mid-month tune-up for January 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM, and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Leos for the middle of January and moving forward from that period of time? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Can you please show us the present energies or the current energies around Leo at this present time? We have the Five of Wands in the upright. Can you please show me Leo's challenge? Okay. This card, sorry about that. I have a way of pulling cards and kind of mixed me up there. You have the One of Cups in the upright. Make sure you click on the link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, your health in there specifically. Advice, you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I heard acceptance. Your 2020 Sun Moon predictions are completed. They are in my playlist. 2021s are still in there if you want to see if they rang true for you. Queen of Cups in the upright as you move forward. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. So, Leos, what I'm feeling is, and I do feel like this has to do with relationships or love, and I feel like it's more of a love reading. I'm trying to see if you could apply to something else, but we'll kind of see as we go along and see if that kind of comes to the surface. But Five of Wands in the upright for present energies or current energies around you indicate to me that there is people that are very interested in you. Okay, now usually in love, what this is to me is a bunch of people who are like competing for your attention or trying to get you to notice them, and you're not giving them the time of day. You're not even looking their way or what have you. So, I mean, to me, it's telling me that you all are very attractive. You're all, somebody that people want to be with, viable partners want to be with or what have you. And they're all fighting to be with you, but you don't want to have any of it. Now, it might just be because none of them fit your criteria. They aren't good enough or, what have you, or whatever's presenting itself just isn't anything, that's really kind of bowling you over, so to speak. I'm seeing the challenge here is the One of Cups in the upright, which the challenge is finding that person, finding a new love, finding someone that you're, wanting to have a kid with or wanting to get married to, or somebody who is creative enough to kind of be with you, because a lot of times the One of Cups to me is like creativity, enjoyment, and things like that. So, I just don't think you're finding that person, so to speak. But the advice is the Two of Cups in reverse. So this leads me to believe that the reason why is you still have something you're kind of holding on to. Actually, you might not be holding on to it. It might be, I'm sorry, I thought I heard knocking. I'm like, nobody better be knocking on my door. But to me, the advice is sort of like something happened and it didn't work out very well. And I feel like that's lingering. You have some residual because of that. So I feel as though you don't really trust in anybody kind of going forward. I feel like you're actually jaded when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, when it comes to connecting with somebody. I almost feel as though you're not in a big rush to kind of get into something because of how the last thing kind of went. So, I feel like the advice they're saying is you really can't judge everything going forward based on that experience that you had. It could have been a breakup, could have been someone, it could have been infidelity, somebody, being dishonest, withholding secrets from you, a separation, arguing, or just somebody you just didn't get along with, you couldn't see eye to eye. But they're kind of saying that that's happened, it is what it is. Acceptance, like accept that happened. But then again, don't judge every book, by its cover, kind of based on that. Now, the Queen of Cups in the upright, as you move forward, I'm hoping that this is how you're going to be moving forward. I feel like it's mostly you. I feel as though you will accept this and you'll move forward looking for a relationship you can be devoted to and you can absolutely cherish and be emotionally supported from. So I do feel as though you're going to kind of, I think before you had a hardened heart, I feel like you're going to soften up as you move out of the middle of January and forward. But let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Why is the Five of Wands? Okay, so pretty much you're thinking anybody that's around you that's trying to get your attention or whatever is the devil. They're all trying to chain you down, or they're all dark, or they all have a hidden agenda of some sort, or they're obsessed, or they have things going on that, they're hiding from you. The devil card is the card of Capricorn. Moon card in reverse is the card of Pisces. That's an indication to me that in general, the people that are interested in you don't trust that what you see is what you're getting. And you have to rely a lot on your hunches, your intuition, to see how you kind of feel about people. And you're using that to kind of guide you, because you don't necessarily feel like any of these people are good for you, or they're just, malintended, so to speak. Knight of Cups in the upright. This is you holding out for that knight in shining armor, wondering when he's going to kind of come along, who's going to sweep you off your feet, give you that fairy tale, someone that you can emotionally connect with. I don't feel like anything that's presenting itself at this present time is even remotely close, but I also feel as though you are comparing your any of these suitors, so to speak, to this person. And I almost feel like you hold this candle so high that obviously anybody is going to be lackluster in comparison. Why is the One of Cups in the upright for the challenge? Yeah, unfinished business you have with somebody. So you're having a hard time finding a new love because you don't have closure. You don't have the answers that you wish you could have gotten. Things were left very open-ended. You're not understanding why things kind of happened the way that they did. You had thought that this was going to be a long-term commitment. You thought this was going to lead to something, that you guys were going to build together, have a family together. That was pretty solid, at least in your opinion, I feel. And that didn't end up coming to fruition somehow. I see you as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, really upset, feeling as though this person kind of left you, neglected, could have been leaving you for somebody else, and that made you feel kind of a little bit possessive, a little bit jealous, so to speak. Really dependent on this person for your happiness. So I think that's what the challenge is here. Why is the Two of Cups here in reversed for advice? Who's this person? What's this energy? They're also saying that whatever that was, that person, it just was not meant to be. You might still not see it, or you may be seeing it. I don't know, but there was just stuff that was there was some serious roadblocks in it that maybe you weren't seeing, because Leos do tend to be very romantic, the romantics and idealize things. And you might have not been seeing these things. You might want to look a little deeper at this person and say to yourself, would this have really lasted? Would there have been problems down the road and what have you? And really kind of be truthful with yourself. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, Judgment card in the upright. That's what they're saying for you to do. You want, with the Knight of Pentacles upright, they're telling you, you want a relationship that's actually going to work. Whatever this previous thing was, it wasn't going to work out. If they cheated on you once, they were going to do it again. If they were being dishonest, then, they were going to be dishonest again. If they weren't emotionally available, then they were never going to be emotionally available for you. If they're incapable of healthy relationships, that wasn't going to change, okay? And they're saying your focus should actually be on relationships that actually work. Ones that have the elements, that you can actually have a plan with somebody. You can work on a relationship together. They're just as serious about it as you are. Now, granted, sometimes those connections can be a little boring, especially to you guys, but some of them are the most rewarding relationships that people end up having. Judgment card in the upright wants you to look at this previous connection that you had truthfully. I mean, look at it with eyes wide open, and judge it for what it really is, what it really was, rather than what you had wanted it to be. Are you ready? Are you ready to judge this connection as you should? If you do that, what'll happen is you'll release a lot of regrets that you have in regards to it. You'll realize the struggles you would have had, and you'll be able to make a definitive step forward in another direction outside of this, the residual of this connection, and not even look back. The Sun card in reverse is saying, this is definitely something that you're carrying around for whatever reason. You don't need to have this shadow kind of following you around in regards to what was. You should be focusing on what could be instead. That it seems like you're having a hard time being optimistic about it. So They really want you to confront why that didn't really work out very well. Why is the Queen, and you'll get the answers right there. If you're truthful and you're very clear with yourself. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Oh, gosh, Jesus. Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the High Priestess in the upright. I'm going to pull one more card here. Why is the Queen of Cups here in the upright as Leo's move forward? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay. Okay, so actually this is good. I'm feeling as though, you know, you're loosening up, you're softening your sharp edges, so to speak, or what have you. And maybe someone gets thrown to you as a test, okay? So you decide to open your heart. So somebody kind of comes along, but they're bad news with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody that isn't going to be very fortuitous for you. Someone who might be a controlling person. I get sometimes from the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You know, things of that nature. Three of Pentacles in reverse tells me that this is a person who just isn't very good at working on relationships. They're not very harmonious. They don't have a lot of people that are fans of this person. They don't work well with others and things like that. So I feel as though this person's going to come into your path as you move forward. But with the High Priestess upright, I think you're going to realize that this person is not for you. You're actually going to trust yourself on this one and say, you know what, this person does not feel right to me. They're not acting right. I feel there's something about them. And actually, in this case, I feel like you should actually trust yourself in that regard. And the Chariot card in the upright, which is a card of Cancer, is an indication to me that you're deciding, I don't need this in my life. You know, I don't need this person right now. I need to work on myself. You know, I'm really kind of focused on me, and I just don't need the distraction. I don't need to be dragged to a place where I don't need to go, is what I feel. And I think you're going to just continue to do emotional work and kind of opening up and, you know, being very clear about the past so you can, you know, have the eyes to see worthy relationships as you move forward. So ended up being a love reading for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, make sure you click on the link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there specifically. Your 2022 Sun Moon predictions are up in my playlist. 2021s are still in there. Go check those out. Also, look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, I will see you in the Vimeo reading. Adios, Leos. Bye.